Welcome. In this series of videos, I'm discussing my views of certain things from our current events, things that affect us and will affect us and our children and grandchildren that should disturb us and as a call to action. So I want to talk to you today, something I saw that disturbed me, upset me, angered me even. Um, our Declaration of Independence from Great Britain is very important. It's been called American Scripture, but that aside, it's a very important document, and it's a foundational document of our country. And in this document, it says, and I'm quoting, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government." Now, I just heard a prominent politician say that it disturbed him that there were people who believed that our rights were from God and that they're not from government. To him, our rights flow from government. So human government has a right to control us. Now, this goes back a long way. It's not just today, but you go back to the philosopher Hegel and Rousseau, where there's this worship of the state, worship of government. In fact, Richard Ely, who was Woodrow Wilson's mentor at Johns Hopkins, he said, used to be, I'm paraphrasing, he said that used to be the divine right of kings, now it's the divine right of the state. So there's people that believe that your rights did not come from God, because they probably believe there is no God, or that he's not, if there is a God, he's irrelevant. But these people believe that your rights come from government. So you live at government's grace. Okay. Now, when you get to the communists in history, the Stalins, the Maos, the Lenins, their whole point of view was that your very life is something simply the government allows you to have. And it can take that away anytime for any reason or no reason at all. So do you find, let me ask you, I'm just going to ask you, and put it in the comments if you want. Do you find it disturbing when a person, I understand we have different opinions. And if you're an atheist, you're not going to believe that God gave anything because you don't believe in God. But you're not running the country. You're not in federal, you don't wield political power on a federal level or on a national level. Does it not disturb you that a person who has his hands on the reins of government would say that it is disturbing to him that people believe what the Declaration of Independence says, that our rights are endowed by our Creator and they're unalienable? So does that disturb you? Because it does me, because it shows me that in a very short period of time, if enough people in power, we elect enough people like this in power, that our rights can be just stripped from us, taken from us, and that'll be their justification. It's really mind-boggling. Now this, of course, only people who believe in God would find that disturbing. The rest of you will be perfectly happy, probably, with government determining what rights you have and even your very life, whether it's worth living, whether you should be allowed to live it. So anyway, what do you think about that? What do you think about this politician saying that it disturbed him that people believe what our Declaration of Independence states unequivocally? All right. So anyway, I thank you for giving me a couple of minutes of your time, and I look forward to your comments. Take care.